Hello! Hello everyone! You've joined us for some maths. And so is Mr. Owl. Hello. Oh, Mr. Owl says, fantastic job for all of your top tip counting skills and for finding one more in yesterday's maths. So let's move on today, and we always start with a song, don't we, Mr. Owl? Yes. You want to sit up there on your upstairs? Up there, okay. You sit up there, Mr. Owl. You get comfy up there. That's it. Oh, you're waving to us as well. Fantastic. Okay, so today the song is linked to our learning, our new learning, which is to show one less. So I wonder if you might be able to guess if I show you something. Can you guess what song we might be singing? We're going to sing not 10 green bottles, but I've got 5 green bottles, well, greenish. So, hold on, have I got 5? How can I be sure? That was a bit of a guess, wasn't it? Maybe I should use my top tips to check how many I've got. You going to do it with me? What's the first thing I need to do? Do you remember? Oh, put them in a line. Okay. On top of each other? No. Other shampoos are available. And I've got my water bottle here as well. Okay, they're in a line. Now, how do I count them again? Oh, point with my finger and one at a time. Not 2 at a time, just 1 at a time. And when I get to the end, that's how many. Okay, well done for remembering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 green bottles. Are you ready? 5 green bottles sitting on the wall. 5 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there would be how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 green bottles sitting on the wall. 4 green bottles sitting on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there would be, do you know? That's it. 1, 2, 3 green bottles sitting on the wall. 3 green bottles sitting on the wall, and if one green bottle should accidentally fall, bonk, there'd be, I think you can see now, can't you? Do we need to count? I think you can see how many. 2 green bottles sitting on the wall. 2 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there would be 1 green bottle sitting on the wall. 1 green bottle all by itself sitting on the wall, and if that 1 green bottle should accidentally fall, there would be 0. No green bottles sitting on the wall. Fantastic. I love your singing reception. I can't hear it, but I'm sure I can feel it, that you're giving it your best. Well done. Okay, so remember we're learning today about showing one less. Okay, and if you looked at that, if you remember in that song there, each time there was one less bottle on the wall, wasn't there? Each time one fell off. So that's a great start to our learning, but I want you to try and show it to me. Okay, so how could we do this? Well, there's a few ways you could do it. You could do it again with your objects, and you can find your objects. Today, and that's fine if you want to do it that way, I'm going to try and start to move to a picture now. So moving from objects to things we can, to a picture, and we can actually put things on a picture, can't we? And I found some things around the house. Some things, we like to drink a lot of milk in this house, and I've got some milk lids, so I thought I'm going to make my picture. I'm going to use some odd bits from around the house. Okay, so I've already put some glue on here, but not magically sticking on there. That would be very good, wouldn't it? And look, here we go. So I've got, perhaps Mr. Tilbury's been eating a few mince pies over the Christmas holiday. Let's put that on there. Oh, we all like raisins in this house. Sometimes we have raisins for snack time, don't we, at school? And I've got another bottle lid here. And let's have a blue one on the end if that's going to stick. Ooh, no, let's try the green one. Might need a bit more glue. Here's my glue. I'm having to put it this way up rather than flat so you can all see. Here we go. Now I've put some things on. You can choose whatever number of objects you like as long as you can count them. No more than 20 really, but around between 5 and 10. Let's have a look. I wonder how many I've got there. So I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've got 5 there. I want to be able to show one less. It's our learning to show one less. So that means less. Remember with our bottles, that means we're getting fewer each time. And I want one less. That means it's going to be a smaller number than 5. I wonder if you can think about a smaller number than 5. Maybe you already know what 1 less than 5 is, but we've got to show it, haven't we? Okay. So I've also found some little pom-poms. So I'm going to use those on here. And just like yesterday, do you remember when I gave each person an animal? I'm going to try and match these up so I can show it clearly what 1 less is. I'm going to put my pom-poms underneath. I've got some glue on there. Hopefully it will stick. And there you go, I've matched them up. So I think that looks like I might have the same number at the moment of pom-poms to my bits of recycling. So I've got 2 groups. Here's my recycling and here's my pom-poms. You can do whatever groups you like, but I'm just going to check. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of recycling, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pom-poms. That's the same, isn't it? The same number. But I want to show 1 less. So I could do that. I've got to now, do you remember how our bottles fell off? I'm going to take away 1 of my pom-poms. And hopefully now I've got 1 less. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recycling bits and 1, 2, 3, 4 pom-poms. And I know that it's 1 less because I've got a gap here now where this bottle top doesn't have a partner, doesn't it? Does it? And if we look at our 5, the 4, if we go down from our 5, it's the next one down. On our number line, here's our 5. 4 is the next number down. It's 1 less. 1 less. And if I show you, here's the 5. If you put the 4 on top, you can see that the 5 has 1 little piece more, doesn't it? So the 5 is 1 more than 4, but 4 is the key bit because 4 is 1 less. I want to show 1 less. So 4 is 1 less than 5. Okay, so now it would be great if you could write down the 2 numbers, your 2 numbers as well. And I wonder if you remember how we write those numbers. Shall I help you? So I know that we've got 5 bits of recycling. Can you remember this from yesterday? Down and around with the flag on high. That's the way we make a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and around with the flag on high. That's the way we make a 5. And the pom-poms, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down and over, down some more. That's the way we make a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Down and over, down some more. That's the way we make a 4. And I'm just going to circle the 4. And that means I'm showing that 4 is 1 less than 5. Okay? Fantastic. If you want to write that in a sentence, you can do. You can write 4 is 1 less than 5. But I just want you to show me. That's the main thing. Show me that you know. If you did it on paper, you could perhaps circle this little gap here. That's how I know that it's got 1 less. Okay, all of these have got pairs, haven't they? So 4 is 1 less than 5. Fantastic. Now, if you don't have any junk modelling, there is another way you could show me, and you could try going straight to a picture. So if you want to go straight to a picture, that's fine. And I've prepared one already, so I thought this might take a bit of time. So if you look here, here are some cars. Okay, I'm just going to borrow a little bit from the number 4 so you can see. And I wonder if you can help me count the cars with your counting skills. Actually, I've got a mixture. I've got vehicles. Actually, I thought why not have cars only? Let's have vehicles. So let's see how many vehicles I've got. I'm actually going to add one more in. They're in a line already. I'm going to put one more. I think there's a room for one at the start here. I'm going to put another bicycle at the start. And they're all in a nice line. Okay, so now I'm going to check how many vehicles have I got. I've drawn them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 vehicles. Do you know what? I think I could squeeze one more in there. Let's have one. Let's have a big. I wonder if we can have a double-decker bus. That's my double-decker bus. Okay, now I have to count them again. So I've added one more in, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to write that down. How do we write? Do you remember from yesterday how we write 7? You do? Are you sure? Fantastic. Let's have a go then. Here it is. Across the sky and down from heaven, that's the way we make a 7. Across the sky and down from heaven, that's the way we make a 7. You might want to do your drawings a bit smaller to fit the 7 on your page if you're doing it straight on paper. Now I want to show one less. So some of you might already know what 1 less than 7 is, but I want you to show it to me. Okay? First of all, I'm going to use my method I had yesterday. I'm going to try and match up all of my vehicles. All right. So with a face. So this is the face of the person that's going to hopefully go on each vehicle. There we go. You can add a lot more detail to your drawings. Maybe you might add girls or boys or hair, different colour hair, different types of vehicle. You could have anything you like. You could have any picture. What do you like? You have dolls. You could have Lego blocks, rugby balls, whatever you're into. Okay, have I shown one less yet? Let's check. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vehicles. How many faces have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I know that's so that's the same, isn't it? But I want to show one less. Each face has got a vehicle to. Each person has got a vehicle to go in, but I want one less. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross out, and that's how I'm going to show it. I'm going to cross 1 out. Okay. Now I'm going to count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 people now. Do you remember how we make a 6? Do you remember? Shall I have a look? Do you remember, Mr. Tilby? I remember it has a loop. Down we go and make a loop. Number 6 makes a hoop. Down we go and make a loop. Number 6 makes a hoop. Here's our 7. Here's our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here's the 6. And if I put them on top, you can see that 7 has 1 more and 6 has 1 less. 1 fewer. 1 fewer hole, hasn't it? You can see there the 7 hole is poking out. I'd have to give this person back and put him on top again to make it equal. There we go. Okay, so your challenge is to show me 1 less, and you can do that with objects. You can find objects around the house. You could do some junk modelling on some paper to show me. And remember all your top tips for counting. Remember to find the same to start with and then take 1 away. I took the pom-pom off, didn't I? When I had the same number, I took 1 away. And here I had the same number with the vehicles and the faces, and I took 1 away. All right. Or you could do you could do a straight onto a bit of paper if you're feeling confident. Okay. But sometimes I find it easier to use objects that I can move around. Okay. I can use my hands and I can learn, I can move things, and it helps me. Okay. So if you want to, maybe you could try it with objects first, and then you could draw a picture after that. Well, I hope you have fun doing that, and I can't wait to see all your lovely learning. Tomorrow will be our last day, and we're looking to bring it all together, and might need to solve a problem on Friday. All right? Fantastic. It's goodbye from me. Goodbye from Mr. Owl.